everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack. Today we've got a special kind of set review. This is a Lego set from Moc Nation. Now, I explained what these guys do back in a previous video when I built the Red Fox set, but basically this is an independent company that works on a concept very similar to Lego Ideas. Custom creators send in their MOCs, or my own creations, to the guys at Moc Nation. They break down the set into parts, make an instruction manual, and sell unique custom builds that otherwise you wouldn't really be able to get your hands on. And that's just a basic overview. This time it's not a box with a big blue sticker like last time, but instead a nice blue bag with the Moc Nation on the front there. So I'm excited, I want to open this up. Let's check out what's inside. Alright, so inside the blue bag is another bag. This is the special Moc Nation bag, and it's a really nice design. I actually saved the last ones from before because these are resealable Ziplocs at the top, and they're really strong bags, so they're actually kind of worth hanging on to. In the front, we've got a sticker that indicates what set this is. It's kind of hard to see, but this is from Garrett Yoshimura, the designer, and it is called Food Truck. So I'm really excited to get this thing done. I know exactly where I'm gonna put this in the Lego City, and let's get started. So here it is, the featured part of the build, the actual truck itself. It's a great looking design, very recognizable, and I actually thought this was going to be a taco truck, but I suppose this food truck sells burgers. The difficulty level for this set was 3 out of 5, and I think that was chosen because there were a few areas of the build that had some relatively advanced techniques. Pieces fit together in a way that you wouldn't normally see in a Lego set, but nothing about the build seemed particularly difficult. It was fun putting this thing together, and let's check out the interior. It's got a really great little opening up function like this. All you have to do is remove the roof, and then once the roof is off, then essentially this entire half of the food truck just opens up. The inside is pretty decently fleshed out. We've got a build for a sink. This is, I believe, a prep table. I think those cherry pieces are actually supposed to be tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken, and that green is the lettuce. We've also got a rack with some tools. The knife is pretty obvious, and maybe that triangular grate piece could be a cheese grater. I don't know. If there's any details in here that you're seeing that I'm not, I'd love it if you could point them out in the comment section below. And what we've got in the back that you can't quite see when it's open is the grill itself. The heat indicator definitely gives it away, and when you push the two pieces together, the grill kind of becomes one self-contained unit. I like the look of the grate pieces along the bottom of the truck when the side is open, and then once it's closed, the floor is covered with the white studs. This is so you can have minifigures in there, and there's actually quite a bit of space to fit several people inside if you wanted. We've got a single seat for the driver in the front, and when you close this thing back up, you can see that the roof actually has some panels that you can open up for ventilation. All right, let's move on to the back side of the van. We've got a nice printed piece. It's a little bit gouged, but it's a nice graphic that shows the brick burger, and I just really like the whole back of this truck in general. The bumper and back lights are very fitting, as well as these great pieces that have just a little bit of posability. Maybe part of the cooling system, I don't know, but it looks like an appropriate bit of building. And here is our second print that's really nice, the brick burger menu. And you can see it's pretty simple, $5 for a burger, $2 for fries, and $1 for a drink. But who knows, maybe this is something like In-N-Out and we've got a secret menu as well. And now we're definitely looking at the better half of the truck, and that's because this is where all the action's happening. That gray piece acts somewhat like a handle, so you can hook it and flip up the panels to reveal the actual food service part of the truck. I'm really liking the way that this part of the build turned out. There's a lot of nice details, the colors look great. You can see maybe a ketchup and mustard dispenser, which was actually probably some of the more complex part of the building right there. And the rest of the dispensers here fit really well. I can't say that I can specifically point out what all these little colorful objects are supposed to be, but the build is clean and it seems like they're in the right spot, if that makes any sense. Now the set didn't come with any minifigs, but I might as well just show off what this truck would look like with some around it. We've got a chef on the inside that fits very easily, and if this food truck is popular among your minifigs, we've got even a little bit of a build for a sidewalk so they can get in line to order. This bit of sidewalk is pretty much as simple as it gets, but I do like that the build style is somewhat similar to the Lego modular buildings. Just a simple street light, a trash can, and a few studs sticking up so you can stand your figs just a little bit more easily. Now I know I said I know where I want to put this build in our Lego city. Even though our city is still relatively small, I've got it next to our brick bank, and at the moment the catering services for the wedding reception have been canceled, so the bride, groom, and guests seem to be getting some burgers instead. It's wonderful. This is our sort of first official custom build within the city, and probably one of the most versatile because, heck, you could put a food truck on any corner, and it immediately fits in. All right, that is it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. I've left a link in the video description below if you want to buy this set. Check out MocNation.com. They've got stuff that's pretty much popping up all the time. Really cool new creation. So anyways, thanks again for watching. My name's Jack. This was BrickVault, and we'll see you next time.